Hey there everybody, welcome to another series by GideonstActical. We're going to be releasing a series for the next several weeks of the SE4, SE5, the Laser Strike, the SE6, and the Hungerless. So we got a lot of knives that we're going to be testing out, as well as versus and comparison videos of some other knives that can compete and are in the same ballpark as an SE knife would be. So I really encourage you, subscribe, comment as we go through here, and check out the GideonstActical channel. We're going to have a playlist of all the SE knives that we have reviewed here on the channel, and we're just going to have a lot of fun testing out some really high quality blades that are made here in the USA. So enjoy the next series of the SE knives, and I hope you guys are able to make a wise choice with your purchasing decisions based off of these videos.
Well, hey everybody, welcome to another video in our SE series. This is the SE6 that we're going to be field testing today. I'll give you the basic specs and we'll jump out there and begin to beat on this blade. We have an overall length of 11.75 inches. We have an actual cutting edge of 5.75 with an overall blade length from the handle to the tip of 6.5 inches. The blade height, or from the edge to the back of the spine, is 1.56 inches, so basically 1.5 inches. Full flat grind. The spine thickness is 3/16 or 0.188. 1095 high carbon steel, Rockwell harness 55 to 57, great heat treatment, micarta handle scales, and weighs in at 12 ounces. Great coating as well. We've already done all the testing. This is the last video I'm doing. You can see there's just some scuffing on that coating, but we baton chopped, used it many times, and this SE6 and their coatings that they do over there are great. They hold up for a very long time over at SE. So those are your basic specs for you on the SE6. You can get it serrated, clip point. We'll talk about that as we go through this video. So let's go ahead and jump on into the field test of the SE6. You can see this SE6 just going right through. It's nice, about probably 3-inch piece of wood here. Man, awesome. Sweet, went right through a bunch of knots, blasting right through there. You know, at 5.75 inches of actual cutting edge to span, and then that 3/16 inch spine, you're going to be able to baton a lot of wood and process a lot for your fire. And with its tough 1095 steel, I mean, it's impressive. Right through that knot. Awesome. Like a piece of cake, man. Great little batoner, the SE6. Heck yeah. You know, it's basically 12 ounces that you're chopping with this SE6. Look at that, it's just plowing through that tree. Great edge retention. I like to rock a little pinky lanyard like that, so I just put my pinky through there, then my other 3 fingers are able to grab the knife really nice, and it's not flying out of my hand. We're about done. Going right through that tree. Woo! Nice. So there's the SE6. I would say definitely an awesome chopper for this weight class and size. I mean, you could definitely do your light chopping with this thing and get all the type of shelter building, lodge poles chopped down without too much exertion of energy, just because of the nice edge and then the about 12 ounces you're throwing around chopping through a tree. All right, so we'll take a look here at the sheath on the SE6. It's not Kydex, it's a molded plastic. It's the same sheath that you would get, the same material on the SE3 or the Azula models. So I really wish that they would have given us Kydex. It's not bad in comparison to most knives on the market, but compared to the Laser Strike, the SE4 and the SE5 and the Hungerless, which are made out of Kydex, those are just a little bit better quality, and you can tell. What you get with this, you can get different colors. This one is the olive green. You got your paracord lashings, good paracord lanyard for your leg. So you can do it all sorts of different ways, put BLADEHQ locks on it, however you would want. Good thumb ramp here so that you can push off really nice and easy, pull your knife out real quick. Great little thumb ramp there. Clicks back into place. Lots of rattle though, and that's part of the reason why. And the retention is kind of with these 2 little plastic hoops over the handle right there. So it's molded plastic, it's not Kydex, which I would have liked to see. And then on the back, you got your paddle, similar to a lot of the other ESEE line of knives with your nice steel belt loop that will also go through MOLLE, and then you could wrap your paracord lanyard through your MOLLE to kind of lash it to a pack if you needed to. And I like that it's drop leg, so this handle isn't digging into your ribs. You know, it rides really high, so this rides low, and that's nice. So again, great sheath compared to most other knives on the market, but a lot of the other ESEE knives have better sheaths made out of Kydex. So kind of, you know, give or take there, but overall great, no real complaints. It's just kind of loud and noisy with its rattling, but other than that, not a bad sheath at all. Also has the drainage hole so you don't rust out your 1095.
You can see with the full flat grind that this ESEE 6 has, and just the great edge they put on this knife, I can get real fine shavings done. Very easy to do. Get tinder for a fire going, get some kindling and stuff. Very easy to do. Very well controlled for a knife of this size, and it's great with the finger choil that they give you right there, and then the jimping along the back spine. You can really get up nice and close on the blade and get that real fine detail work done, no problem. Look at that, awesome. Look at that amount of shavings, perfect, so thin with your ESEE 6, even after all of the chopping and batoning that we've done with this knife. And I can also back up on this ESEE 6, and it's just as comfortable. If I'm not using the finger choil, you know, there it is when I'm using the finger choil, and I can get that really detailed. But if I'm just trying to do a little bit more aggressive, deeper cuts, again, very comfortable in my hand, and then I can just go to town, easily process tons and tons of wood. Great belly on that blade. Perfect for wilderness use.
All right, here's some heavy duty nylon cord going right through it with this ESEE 6. I mean, this is not the serrated model. You can get serrated if you want, but that is razor sharp with that full flat grind. And I can easily go through this heavy duty nylon cord. So your paracord, MOLLE, I mean, you name it, this thing is just gonna go whoosh, right through. I mean, no effort at all. Seatbelt, whatever. The ESEE 6 will go right through that type of thick nylon webbing and cord. It's awesome.
The lockup on this ESEE 6 is great. I'm not sliding around at all. You got a really nice deep finger guard right here, and then obviously the jimping. You can get real deep stabs in with your knife. So you could totally use this in a tactical situation, you know, defend yourself against a wild animal or a person, you know, if you're in a combat situation. They do also make a clip point version with a sharpened swedge up top. I would not recommend that if you're just going to be using this as your wilderness blade, but if you are considering this knife for tactical use, military use, you might want to consider purchasing the clip point design, because then that will give you a sharpened swedge on the top as well and be able to give you even better stabbing capability. But this has the basically just the best of both worlds. You're able to have the great lockup in the handle. You know, I wear large size gloves, fits my hand really well, really ergonomic. Got those little red liners in there, kind of give it a little bit of a pop. So it feels great in my hand, and then that finger guard is just awesome. I'm not, you know, going to slide up and hurt myself. Good jimping, and great for either, you know, your wilderness stuff or, you know, life and death situations, tactical use. The ESEE 6 is going to, I believe, just excel like nothing else. All right, everybody, so in conclusion, I love the ESEE 6. This is just a great blade to own, to use. You know, regardless if you're looking at possibly, you know, that's kind of the reach you want for a military blade, or you're looking for just a 1095, great survival, you know, out in the wilderness, bushcraft, if you will, type of blade. I mean, it's tough, it's durable, got the lifetime warranty, good sheath, and you can easily pick these up for around 120 bucks. In the comments below, I'll put a link to a couple of my favorite people that I like to purchase them from. But yeah, this is just awesome, awesome blade. Love every minute of it. Nothing that I can complain about with this knife, particularly for the price point of right around 120 bucks. Worth every penny. So thanks for watching, everybody. Stay equipped, stay prepared. We'll see you out there.